This is Stic Travels Private Limited's corporate office in Gurgaon, outside Delhi.
Good evening, Stic Travels. How may I assist you?
Employees have gathered to celebrate a significant anniversary. Subhash Goyal, the chairman of Stic Travels, addresses the gathering.
When we celebrate the 40th anniversary of success of your organization, during these 40 years, we started with a humble beginning with one table and one chair, and today we are the #1 aviation and tourism marketing organization in the country.
Travel industry watchers believe that Stic has a lot going for it and can only go from strength to strength.
I see a very bright future in Stic, and I say this with all conviction only because over the years, over the last 25, 30 years, I've seen Mr. and Mrs. Goyal run it and work hard on it. And now I see two very young, enterprising daughters who are equally committed to it as both Mr. and Mrs. Goyal were. And therefore, I only believe that Stic will grow from strength to strength, and the best is yet to come.
I think one of the great things about Stic is that it's managed in a very, very professional manner. It represents a large number of airlines, and it's in the business of wholesale travel. And one has rarely come across anybody saying that the agency has not been impressed with the very, very personalized service which Stic provides.
We've been partners with Stic Travel since 2007 and feel that the Wyndham Hotel Group is very well represented in India through our relationship. Stic has been a key partner for us, delivering year-on-year revenue growth from the important India market.
In the last 34 years, our relationship has grown to this level. When we appointed them, we had 6 jet airplanes. Today we have 47 jet airplanes in our service.
On behalf of the national carrier, Sri Lankan Airlines, my congratulations to Stic Travels for a sterling service in travel and tourism. My compliments to you, Mr. Subhash Goyal, for your vision and resilience, and as the founder and chairman, and to the Goyal family for progressively promoting travel and tourism in South Asia.
40 years after its inception, Stic stands on strong foundations as India's largest and most successful GSA company. It reaches out to over 60,000 corporate organizations and industry associations through dynamic relationships with over 10,000 travel agents via offices in 16 cities around the country, fueled by a highly trained workforce. Not surprisingly, for Stic, they have been known to clock up to 42,000 sales visits to agents in a single year, and Stic's turnover this year is 35% above what it was last year.
Today, Stic represents 11 international airlines and another 12 international brands. So we are the #1 marketing, aviation and tourism related marketing organization in the country. And it has taken us 40 years to reach at this level. We have recently opened our Stic marketing office in Singapore. And like we are in all the major cities of India, we'd like to be in all the major cities of Asia, Africa and the world.
In many ways, the Stic story is the story of a struggle to untangle India's overly regulated airline and tourism sector. Some would say the story of Stic over 40 years cannot be separated from an account of how the airline sector grew and developed and how tourism was gradually unshackled. As business grew, so did the awards and the accolades. Stic began to garner accomplishments year on year.
We have grown in a very organic fashion. You know, we have a national network across India, a lot of people do, but that network has been built over the last 4+ decades. You know, it's we have local ground domain knowledge of how that market works.
We believe that we have a very, very deep understanding of what the needs of a travel audience is today. We were the first organization to bring cruises as a product in India. We were one of the first organizations to set up a private air charter division.
To survive, thrive, see opportunities where none exist, and create a market for them. Weather the storms like the bankruptcy of Eastern Airlines and 9/11, when the entire tourism market collapsed, and constantly react to and ride the wave of technological change, the internet revolution, and respond in real time to customer concerns. Stic remains girded for the next set of challenges.
9/11 changed the whole thing. Well, the airlines, it looked for 2-3 months the aviation industry will stop. But we were very confident. How will people commute? Ultimately, when the fear would go away, they will have to travel again. If for not for leisure, for work. And we felt this too shall pass. And ultimately, it did pass.
Stic employees clearly see themselves as stakeholders in their company's success.
Yeah, we have been doing very well in the past few years. The company has really grown and we have introduced a lot of new products and new brands in India, especially a lot of airlines we have been able to introduce. We have started online operations and everything, and it has been really good for everyone.
We work as a close unit. We know each other. We are accessible to our management, and that is a strong bonding. That makes it a sense of feeling, that makes it a sense of oneness.
Now today I am from the peon, today I am an office coordinator. Like I was zero, like nothing, I was know nothing. But I grown up with now, whatever I know, it's a credit to go to the Stic Travel.
Whenever we get to hear some good feedback from our customers, when they come back, they are satisfied, they talk good about the services, and they talk good about the the team who service them, is when I feel proud about the company.
There have been many proud moments with Stic, and one of the finer ones that I can remember is when Ethiopian Airlines became online from Delhi for something that we had struggled and worked hard for nearly about 15 odd years.
The biggest strength of Stic Travel is its relationship between people and the management.
Stic's core business might be GSA, but it has a diversified portfolio across several divisions that offer unique products for multiple customer segments. From reservations for hotels and resorts, to organizing student and youth travel, to booking cruises, handling cargo, and managing private air charters, Stic's many business verticals are also growing.
We started going into other fields, non-air products. We started marketing outbound holidays. We started getting inbound.
Given the professional recognition for its many successes, an enduring legacy, and the undying optimism, focus, dedication, and hard work, the question is, what next?
Well, it has always been my mission. First, to become the #1 organization in the country as far as airline and travel marketing is concerned. And now we want an Indian company to rule the world. We want to be the #1 organization in the whole world.
By staying true to our core in the next 40 years, I think the journey will be exciting, adventurous, and hopefully full of some nice memories along the way.
What we will be doing is working with organizations that service travelers all around the world, because that's who we are, that is what we understand, and that is what we know best to do, in a manner that will allow us to touch as many travelers as we can, through as many channels as we can.
पूरे हिंदुस्तान के अंदर स्टिक नंबर 1 पर है।
Stic is working together. For me, Stic is a family.
Stic is jackass. Stic is chuck the patte.
Stic brings me satisfaction and happiness.
Stick is fun and work. Stick is wonderful.
Stick is a challenge every day.
Stic is growing younger day by day and year by year.